right, to start it all off, we have the newest additions to our Artfx Plus line. We've got Newt Scamander and Dumbledore, Albus Dumbledore, off to the side here. We also have Grindelwald, who's supposed to be coming out in July 2019. He is not on display at the moment, but he will be available as well.
Okay.
These two are, I feel like they really capture the personality and the nature of each of the actors inside of the film that they're from, the Fantastic Beasts film. So we definitely tried to make products that, really portray their characters, make it seem like they came out of the movie almost. And the base is magnetic too. So our product planners actually said they're magnetic, so you can not only pose them the way you would like, but also you can put two and two together if you'd like to. So she specifically wanted people to put Grindelwald and Albus Dumbledore together on one if you wanted to.
Oh, right,
fighting up against each other with their wands.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Then up next, we've got our newest DC, Bishoujos, and our Ikemens. So this is all in one area. We have our Merry Marvels to really, I guess really because of the movie that's coming out, we wanted to have a Bishoujo come out in time for the movie for a change. So we're super excited about that. I know a lot of fans of Bishoujos were slightly surprised by our announcement about this, but we're just as excited as everybody else is. And she is still expected to be available in summer 2019.
Okay, great.
Then up next, we've got our Ikemen Joker. So in line with our Bishoujo figures, we have the Ikemen figures, to cater towards the ladies who are interested in purchasing good-looking men. We finally got to reveal his artwork, so we're definitely excited to be able to showcase a sculpt of him eventually as well. And then over to the side there, we have the shadow of Poison Ivy.
Cool.
So super exciting. She's compared to the previous Poison Ivy Bishoujo we had, she's now going to have a different pose than last time, and we do expect her to be just as stunning as she was before.
Excellent.
Then, of course, Catwoman. You can compare the way the original artwork by Shuya Yamashita is with the sculpt here. I think my favorite part about the sculpt, aside from the fact that it's painted really beautifully, is that the money down underneath her and around her is her base. So no matter where you put her, she still looks like she's part of the scenery, I guess you can say. You can put her on top of like a black blanket like we have going on here. You can put her on your shelf and it still looks like she's sleeping on a bed of money.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. She'll be available in August 2019. Very, very highly anticipated G.I. Joe series. We finally got to bring Scarlet over to America, so that's super exciting too. We've had so many people who may or may not have been fans of our Bishoujo lines just looking at her like, wow, there's a Japanese statue of G.I. Joe, and she's actually good looking too. So I know we've had a lot of people just stopping by just to look at her, and I think she looks great from any angle, especially her legs there. And once again, we've been really trying to focus on creating, a setting that really fits the character. So once again, her base looks like she just came straight out of the G.I. Joe world. We don't want her standing on just a standard circle, circle or square base like you'd see on a lot of statues.
Right.
And then behind her, of course, we're showcasing the next ones up in the line. So we've got Lady J coming out in fall 2019 and Baroness coming out in summer 2019.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then underneath we have our My Little Pony series. So in line with the Hasbros, of course, we have Pinkie Pie here. She's going to be available in June 2019. And next to her, we've got Twilight Sparkle, also another anticipated character in our Bishoujo line. She'll be available in summer. Not sure what month or date quite yet, but she'll be available very soon. And behind them, we actually are showcasing the artwork for all 6 of the main 6 characters. So kind of get a sneak peek of what's going to be coming up next.
Very cool.
Yeah. And then down underneath here, we have our My Hero Academia products. So we have Izuku Midoriya off to, I guess, the left here. And then we have Shoto Todoroki next. And then behind them we have the ones that are coming after them. So we have Katsuki Bakugo and Ochako Uraraka. Both of them we haven't announced when they're going to be released quite yet. So these two in the front are really the ones we're pushing at the moment. But also, you know, especially Todoroki, we've had so many people super excited about his sculpt too.
Super cool.
Up next in our Bishoujo line of the Marvel series, we have Domino, and of course that's the beautiful artwork we were showcasing before. And here is our sculpt. So our sculpt definitely still captures the, you know, the sexiness, but also the badassery you can see from the photo. And then down at the bottom, of course, we still kept our little tiny Deadpool there. It still adds a nice touch to the sculpt, I feel. So I'm super excited to see it fully painted too.
Yeah.
Really detailed for it still being in grayscale. The newest Bishoujo product in our Marvel series is going to be Dark Phoenix. So this was another big announcement that we made here at New York Toy Fair. And we haven't said when yet, she'll be available in 2020. So for those who are fans of our previous Dark Phoenix, I know they're really excited when we announce this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very briefly, we have the next Bishoujo lines we have are, of course, the continuation of our Street Fighter series here. We've got Karin off to the left. We've got Sakura over on the right. I know we've had a lot of fans of their new poses already come up and talk to me. I personally really like the way Karin looks because she looks like she is literally looking down at you as she's laughing, and that's the type of personality I feel like, you know, I think Shunya Yamashita really portrayed that well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
And then, so at the top here we have Thor from our news line. So all of our Artfx Premieres right now is based off of the Fresh Start series. We're starting off with the Avengers. This Thor is, the SRP is $149.99. It will be available in July 2019. People have asked me, so Artfx Premieres, what's the difference between Artfx Plus and Artfx? And now this Artfx Premiere, biggest difference is, so Artfx Plus was, you know, you get good quality for not that much money. You know, it was a budget-friendly series.
Right.
The Artfx, you've got a big product. The price is a bit hefty, but we weren't taking away from any of the quality at all. And this Artfx Premiere is like a good happy medium between the two. You get quality that looks like this was made out of polystone. It's a 1/10 scale that doesn't look like a 1/10 scale. You didn't even know it was that. And although it's a PVC product, we really chose, like, we worked a lot on choosing the paint that goes with it, the way it was sculpted to try to make it seem very realistic. We wanted a product that really caters towards, I guess you could say, the really, you know, the core Kotobukiya fans, the ones who are our collectors, because we really wanted to create another new series that people might not have seen from us. And so aside from the sculpt, we wanted an entire package.
Okay.
So off to the right here, we've got our card. We actually now have a card that comes with each of our statues.
Okay.
And then off to the back over here, we have a prototype of our box that we expected to come inside. So it's very different from our past boxes that you've seen.
Yeah.
Holographic there. And, you know, we wanted people to have a fun experience opening up the box. Kind of like when you're, you know, opening up an iPhone, part of the fun is opening up the box. So that's what we wanted out of this statue too. So with Thor, our sculptor actually specifically told us to put him at the top underneath the light.
It's so perfect the way the light's hitting the hammer.
Yeah, exactly. The light's hitting the hammer, but also his legs, like the way the light reflects off those legs. It took a lot. I think our sculptor really took a lot of energy into finding the right paint to really have the hues that reflect the light perfectly for his imagination.
Great.
Then next we have Captain America. Captain America, our sculptor, focused hard on his costume, of course. You know, everywhere from like the seams of his pants all the way down to the leather looking boots that's worn down and everything. Really looks like he just came out of battle. Then our third installment, Iron Man, he looks like he's made out of metal, you know? It doesn't look like this is plastic at all. So that's another big thing that we tried to create out of this product, a really realistic, you know, series of statues that really seems a lot higher quality than really what you're paying for. And then off to the back here, we have Hulk. My personal favorite one out of them. Not only is he big, but yeah, if you look at his face, not only is his face full of emotion, but his tongue is literally shining. If you look at it, it's like he has saliva just kind of coming out of his mouth. You can see the cavities pretty much in his teeth, you know, the veins in his arms. And actually, our sculptor before I came over here specifically was like telling me like I need to put more like slobber inside of his mouth. He's not angry enough, so that's really, you know, our sculptor is like just as much a fan of this series as Marvel as, you know, he wants the collectors to be. So I think that's why he's like a lot more focused on this. So we really do, you know, kind of like we had hardcore fans of fine art. We really want people to be hardcore fans of this series too.
Excellent.
Yeah, but that's about it for the newest roundup.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking us through all of it.
Yeah, not a problem.
Stay up to date with Pixel Dan at Toy Fair 2019. Follow at Pixel Dan on Twitter or /Pixel Dan on YouTube.com. Thanks for tuning in to your premier source for all things toys, Pixel Dan. See you again.